On a recent trip to the Spey Valley, I stayed at a cracking 4-star hotel. And while I was there, I got to see the workings of the kitchen and got some hands-on experience with Chef Rainer and assistant chef Johan.
So check on 1 haggis bonbons, then to follow 1 ribeye steak served rare with a whiskey sauce.
At the mention of the whiskey sauce, I kind of lost concentration and suddenly found myself playing catch-up.
50 seconds now.
50 seconds. What, for that or for this?
For the bonbons. So
I'm already confused. We're only cooking 2 things.
yeah. Oh yeah. So that's the haggis bonbons. So nice and golden, bit of seasoning.
There we go.
And then a nice crispy pancetta. Stick it into
Oh,
the
right,
top.
right. To make it look...
And then it stands up, yeah.
That looks real fancy. Hold on a moment. There we go. My first dish that I've ever prepared in a hotel kitchen.
Lucky for me, I didn't have to roll these little guys. The bonbons were absolutely delicious, golden, crispy, and seasoned to perfection.
No, it's fantastic. It's really fantastic.
The next step was preparing the steak. Rainer assembled the accompaniments. Delicious, rustic and homely, everything I love about food.
Do you want to drop the chips?
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, drop the chips.
Drop the chips. Okay, so Johan has dropped the chips. And they're almost ready, are they, Johan?
Yes. 50 seconds.
The chips were dropped,
good.
so it was just a matter of organizing things on my plate before I could start frying my steak.
Aren't you supposed to shake it?
Oh, yeah.
Which shoulder is it, left or right?
So if you want to put
Okay.
your chips, careful, they are very hot.
All right.
Into the bowl.
So how do you do that? Just kind of guide them in with your hand?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
there's
dear.
nothing.
Oh,
That's
dear.
okay, don't worry.
Oh, dear. And where do they go?
They just go right there on the plate.
Right there.
So yeah,
That was hot.
yeah, very
Okay,
hot.
let's
So
put these 2 in there.
you don't want to
Gonna
waste
taste
any.
one. Oh, good chip, Johan.
You can then put your mushroom just next to the onion, nicely onto the plate, like that. Yeah.
Decorating the plate was not a task I was permitted to take lightly. Rainer was very specific about the position of each item.
What we'll do is we'll get the steak flashed quickly onto the grill where it came off. Anywhere on the grill,
Bam,
yeah.
like that.
So what we'll do is we'll get some heat to it, but we won't overcook it. That's about done now, yeah.
Okay, so onto the tray,
Yeah.
and then onto the plate over there.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's beautiful.
That's
great.
art.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you did a good job.
I had a good teacher. All right, you can see I'm natural in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for more chefs. So.
And so, my first main dish, under instruction by Rainer and Johan. Thank you, gentlemen.
Great.
Marvelous.
And then it was time for the piece de resistance. I was given a demonstration on how to prepare the whiskey cream sauce. And after deciding that the only risk was to myself and my hat, I jumped straight into the action.
That's perfect.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you just allow the pan to get a bit hot, so you don't want to add anything to it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
there
ready
it-
then?
That's ready, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take just a small pinch of shallots.
Yeah, just a small pinch.
So like that.
That's perfect.
There we go.
There you go.
We're going to wait for the singing.
Yeah, so there we go. It's already doing that. So nice.
So it's singing.
Yeah, he just flicked them about a bit. Yeah, you can add a little bit of salt to the onions as well
good.
because
Can you do
it
that?
brings out more flavor. Yeah, that's
Normal
perfect.
salt?
Yeah. So just with
Oh,
that.
does it bring out more flavor?
Yeah, it brings actually out more flavor. 'cause
Of the
it adds
onions?
More sweetness to it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So just a nice. And now you want to add your whiskey to
Okay,
it. So
here comes
get
the
that
scary
open.
part.
Slowly pour it in. Okay, perfect.
Whoa! That is amazing. Oh, I love that smell.
Man, that was fun. And it's a novel way to use good Scotch whiskey.
All right.
Just give it a swish around. And then just want to reduce it a bit so that it's not so runny. You want a nice thick
Yes,
sauce,
okay.
not too thick. So while it's doing that, you can add a bit more.
Add a little bit of salt.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a nice molten
that.
sea salt.
A little bit of pepper.
Yeah, mix it around with the spoon, and then have a quick taste to see if you like that.
Yours is better. That's fantastic. And then that you would just pour onto the
Yeah, onto the steak.
into a little bowl next
Or
to the
into a
steak.
nice little sauce jug. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
But now I'm shaken. I think I might have to have
Yeah,
a jam. There we go.
Do you like whiskey?
I do enjoy my
Yeah.
whiskey.
Okay,
Very, very
so-
much.
After all that work, it was time to sample the whiskey. This is what I'd been angling for right from the start. Such distinct smoky and burnt peat flavors. Good in a sauce, great in a glass.
You're going to enjoy this one. Cheers.
My haggis bonbons, my steak and whiskey sauce were all absolutely delicious. In fact, I had a great time with Rainer and Johan, whose true colours and professionalism began to shine through as the dinner orders poured in.